Hello friends, welcome in Own Teacher channel, Class 10th, Science and Technology Part 1. In this video, we will see practice paper number 1 with answers. So let's start. Question 1a. Select the correct alternative, complete the following statements and rewrite them for 5 marks. The main constituents of cooking gas are. Answer is propane and butane. Number 2. Which of the following can be used for giving glitter to a corded copper article? Lemon juice, silver nitrate solution, tamarind juice, all of these. Answer is all of these. Number 3. Which of the following elements reacts vigorously with water? Answer is potassium. 4. To obtain an image of the same size as that of an object using a convex lens, the object should be placed. The answer is at 2f1. Number 5. Value of gravitational constant g on the moon will be. Answer is same as that of value g on the earth. Question 1b. Attempt the following questions for 5 marks. 1. Fill in the blanks. Gravitation concept was invented by Newton. Number 2. State whether the following statements are true or false. Ripening of mango is a physical change. That is false because it is chemical. Number 3. Find the odd man out. Carbon, sulfur, silver and phosphorus. Answer is silver. Number 4. Write the CGS and SI units of momentum, kilogram per meter, gram per centimeter. 5. When will be the work done by the force? Will be positive or negative? If direction of force and displacement is same, then the work is positive. If direction is not same, work done is negative. Question 2a. Give scientific reason any two for 4 marks. 1. There is a fuse in electrical circuit. A fuse protects electrical circuit and appliances by stopping the flow of electric current when it exceeds a specified value. For this, it is connected in series with the appliances to be protected. A fuse is a piece of wire made of an alloy of low melting point. If a circuit larger than the specified value flows through the fuse, its temperature increases enough to melt it. Hence, the circuit breaks and the appliances is protected from damage. Number 2. Generally, ionic compounds have high melting point. The ionic compounds exist in solid state and are hard due to strong electrostatic force of attraction between oppositely charged ions. Number 2. The intermolecular force of attraction is high in ionic compounds and large energy is required to overcome it. Therefore, ionic compounds have high melting points. Number 3. Satellite move with high velocity after second step. Earlier, satellite launch vehicles, that means SLV, used to be a single stage vehicles. Such SLVs used to be very heavy as well as expensive in terms of its fuel consumption. As a result, SLVs with multiple stages were developed. In multi-stage SLVs, as the journey of the launch vehicle progresses and the vehicle achieves a specific velocity and a certain height, the fuel of the first stage is exhausted and the empty fuel tank gets detached from the main body of the launch vehicle and falls back into a sea or on unpopulated land. As the fuel in the first stage is exhausted, the engine is the second stage is ignited. However, the weight of the launch vehicle is now less than what it was earlier, and hence it can move with higher velocity. Thus, it saves fuel consumption. Hence, it is beneficial to use a multi-stage satellite launch vehicle. Question 2b. Attempt any three of the following for 6 marks. 1. Write laws with one example. Dobereiner's tried. In the year 1817, Dobereiner, a German scientist, proved that the properties of elements are related to their atomic masses. He made groups of 3 elements, each showing similar chemical properties, and called them triads. He arranged the 3 elements in a triad in an increasing order of atomic mass and showed that the atomic mass of the middle element was approximately equal to the mean of the atomic masses of the other 2 elements. B. Newland's laws of octave. In the year 1866, Newlands arranged the element known at that time in an increasing order of their atomic masses. He found that every 8th element had properties similar to those of the first. For example, sodium is the 8th element from lithium, and both have similar properties. Number 2. Write 2 examples of each exothermic and endothermic reaction. Exothermic reaction and endothermic reaction. Number 3. Who will spend more electrical energy? 500 watt TV set in 30 minutes or 600 watt heater in 20 minutes? So we will take P1 means TV set and P2 means heater. So we have data. P1 is equal to 500 watt and time is given 30 minutes. We will convert it in second. 30 into 60, that is 1800 second. P2, that is heater, 600 watt and time is given 20 minutes. 20 into 60 is equal to 1200 second. Electrical energy used, that is PT, TV set, P1 into T1, 500 watt into 1800 second, that is 9 into 10 raised to power 5 joule, and heater P2 and T2 is equal to 600 watt into 1200 second, that is 7.2 into 10 raised to power 5 joule. Thus, the TV set will spend more electrical energy than the heater. Number 4. Explain the role of latent heat in the change of state of substance. When a solid is heated initially, its temperature increases. Here, the heat absorbed by the body substance is used in increasing the kinetic energy of the particles of the body, as well as for doing work against the force of attraction between them. As the heating is continued, at a certain temperature, solid is converted into liquid. In this case, the temperature remains constant and the heat absorbed is used for weakening the bonds and conversion into liquid phase. This heat is called the latent heat of fusion. When a liquid is converted into gaseous phase at the boiling point, the heat absorbed but the temperature remains constant. The absorbed heat is used for breaking the bonds between atoms or molecules. This heat is called the latent heat of sublimation. In general, latent heat is the heat absorbed or given out by a substance during a change of state at constant temperature. In transformation from liquid to solid, gas to liquid and gas to solid, latent heat given out by the body. Number 5. Write the names of any two alloys and their proportion. Quote a life. Brass is made from copper and zinc. 90% copper and 10% tin are used to make an alloy called bronze. Stainless steel is made from 74% iron and 8% carbon and 18% chromium. Question 3. Attempt any 5 of the following for 15 marks. 1. A rainbow is combined effect of the refraction, dispersion and total internal reflection of light. Explain. The formation of a rainbow in the sky is a combined result of refraction, dispersion, internal reflection and again refraction of sunlight by water droplets present in the atmosphere after it has rained. The sunlight is a mixture of 7 colors: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. After it has stopped raining, the atmosphere contains a large number of water droplets. When sunlight is incident on a water droplet, refraction and dispersion of light as it passes from air to water. Number 2. Internal reflection of light inside the droplet. And number 3. Refraction of light as it passes from water to air. Number 3. The refractive index of water is different for different colors, being maximum for violet and minimum for red. Hence, there is dispersion of light as it passes from air to water. Number 4. The combined action of different water droplets acting like tiny prints is to produce a rainbow with red color the outer side and violet color at the inner side. The remaining 5 colors lie between these two. The rainbow is seen when the sun is behind the observer and water droplets in the front. Number 2. Explain the peculiarity of refraction of light in the following 3 diagrams. A. A ray traveling from a rare medium to a denser medium. The ray bends toward normal at the point of incidence. This. B. A ray traveling from a denser medium to rarer medium. The ray bends away from the normal at the point of incidence. This is. Number C. When a ray of light is incident normal to the infracted between two media, the ray propagates undeviated angle incidence will be 0, also the angle of refraction here. Number 3. Explain structure of human eye with a nice diagram. 5. Write the following balanced chemical reactions. A. Potassium chlorate is heated. B. Sodium carbonate is reacted with hydrochloric acid. C. Sodium bicarbonate is heated. Reactions are given. 6. Sodium 281. Based on this information, answer the following equations. A. What is atomic number of sodium? 11. How many protons are present in sodium? 11. What will be the valency of sodium? 1. 7. Write Newton's 3 laws of motion. First, Newton's first law of motion. An object continues to remain at rest or in a state of uniform motion along a straight line unless an external unbalanced force acts on it. B. Newton's second law of motion. The rate of change of momentum is proportional to the applied force and the change of momentum occurs in the direction of the force. C. Newton's third law of motion. Every action force has an equal and opposite reaction force which acts simultaneously. 8. What is myopia? What are its causes? How can it be reduced? Myopia or nearsightedness is the defect of vision in which a human eye can see nearby objects distinctly but is unable to see distant objects clearly as they appear indistinct. In this case, the image of a distant object is formed in front of the retina instead of on the retina. Possible reasons of myopia. The curvature of the cornea and the eye lens increases. The muscles near the lens cannot relax so that the covering power of the lens remains large. The distance between the eye lens and the retina increases as the eyeball elongates. Myopia is corrected using a suitable concave lens. Light rays are diverged by the concave lens before they strike the eye lens. A concave lens of proper focal length is chosen to procedure the required diverge. Hence, after the coverings action of the eye lens, the images form on the retina. This type. Question 4. Attempt any one of the following questions for 5 marks. 1. Explain extraction of aluminium from bauxite or with a nice diagram. The electrolytic cell consists of a rectangular steel tank lined from inside with graphite. The carbon lining acts as cathode. The anode consists of graphite cad suspended in the molten electrolyte. Aluminium has very high melting point. The electrolyte's alumina is carried out at a low temperature by dissolving it in molten cryolite. The solution of alumina in cryolite and small amount of phosphor is added in mixture to lower melting point up to 1000 degrees Celsius. On passing an electric current, alumina is electrolyzed. Molten alumina is collected at the cathode, while oxygen gas evolved at anode. Here is anode reaction and cathode reaction given, and this is diagram. 2. Explain the construction and working of the following. Draw a neat diagram and label it electric motor. Figure shows the construction of an electric motor. Here a rectangular loop AB of copper wire with resistive coating is placed between the north pole and south pole of a strong magnet, such as a horseshoe magnet, such that the branches AB and CD are perpendicular to the direction of the magnetic field. The ends of the loop are connected to the two halves X and Y of spilled rings. X and Y have resistive coating on their inner surfaces and are tightly fitted on the axle. The outer conducting surfaces of X and Y are in contact with two stationary carbon brushes E and F respectively. Working 1. When the circuit is completed with a plug key or switch, the current flows in the direction E, A, B, C, D, F. As the magnetic field is directed from the north pole to the south pole, the force on AB is downward and that is on CD is upward by Fleming's left hand rule. Hence, AB moves downward and CD upward. These forces are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. Therefore, as observed from the side AD, the loop ABCD and the axle start rotating in anti-clockwise direction. 2. After half a rotation, X and Y come in contact with brushes F and E respectively, and the current flows in the direction E, D, C, B, A, F. Hence the force on CD is downward and that on AB is upward. Therefore, the loop and the axle continue to rotate in the anticlockwise direction. This is figure of electric motor. So friends, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to share and like. If you have not subscribed, then please subscribe the channel to get the notification of new video.